Neha had just gotten on a bus when she suddenly started feeling sick. Just then, a group of thugs boarded the bus and began searching everyone. Terrified for her life, Neha quietly moved to a corner and sat there. The thugs noticed an unconscious man sitting beside her. When their leader walked over to take a closer look, Neha quickly made up a story and told him the man was her sick companion. They noticed strange red marks all over the man's body and assumed he had some kind of contagious disease. They immediately backed away and left the bus. The truth was, Neha had applied medicine to the man's body to save his life, which caused those red marks to appear. A while later, the medicine caused the man to lose consciousness again. When the bus reached its final stop, Neha wanted to leave him there, but the driver insisted that she take him with her. Feeling sorry for him, Neha arranged a small vehicle and took the man along. It was Neha's first time in the city. For years, she had struggled in the countryside to pay for her boyfriend Ryan's education. She believed that once he graduated, the two of them would finally live together in the city. But the moment Neha arrived at Ryan's house, he panicked when he saw her and wouldn't even let her inside. Then a woman walked out of the house and introduced herself as Ryan's wife. Neha soon discovered that Ryan had married her. The woman was the daughter of a powerful official, and Ryan had abandoned Neha for money and a better life. What hurt Neha most was realizing how many years of her life she had sacrificed for Ryan. She had paid for his education and treated his dreams as if they were her own. Yet Ryan had forgotten everything. Neha demanded that Ryan return all the money she had spent on him. At first, Ryan tried to avoid paying her, but when Neha threatened to expose the truth in front of everyone, Ryan was terrified of losing his job and was forced to pay her back. After getting her money, Neha stood alone on the street and burst into tears. Just then, the unconscious man regained consciousness. Seeing Neha crying, he approached her to help, but suddenly his old wounds started acting up again and his condition worsened. Neha took him to a small hotel and used her medical experience to bandage his wounds. After taking care of him all night, Neha became exhausted and eventually fell asleep herself. When she opened her eyes the next morning, she was shocked to find herself lying on the bed while the man was preparing to get breakfast for her. Neha realized that he had taken care of her during the night too. While they were staying at the hotel, some people recognized Neha and began making fun of her. They brought up her past relationship with Ryan and tried to humiliate her. Later, several people even approached her room because they suspected the man she had brought with her was involved in some major incident. Neha barely managed to stop them from entering the room. At that moment, she had only one thing on her mind. She needed to find her grandparents. When she was little, her mother had told her that one day she would have to go to the city and find her family. That was why Neha didn't want to return to the countryside even after Ryan abandoned her. Just then, the unconscious man approached her and understood her situation. He showed Neha a way to stay in the city while also giving her a chance to search for her family. After thinking it over, Neha decided to marry him. She assumed the marriage would simply be a convenient arrangement, but she never imagined that the man she was about to marry had an incredibly powerful identity. The next day, as preparations for the wedding began, one expensive car after another started pulling up outside the hotel. A huge group of people gathered and respectfully escorted the unconscious man away. Neha was completely stunned. Just yesterday, she had thought he was an ordinary man. So why had so many powerful-looking people come to take him away?